Hi everyone. So here is an update of what is going on with my PC. A lot has been happening. So I'll start with updating you on what's going on with my PC and then tell you all the games I've been playing and then tell you all the shows I've been watching and then talk about all the videos I've been working on and all that fun stuff. First off, hi. I miss you guys so much. I really do. It sucks. But I will be back. We will be playing Resident Evil 9. I have finished Resident Evil 9. I loved it, but I only did the one playthrough because I really want to at least save my second playthrough for y'all, because I do think the two most important playthroughs of a game is the first and the second. And oh man, the game is so good. I'm very excited to re-examine it with y'all, especially with the knowledge that I have and like point out little clues and stuff. So I hope y'all are ready to watch a game that's like old news now. I didn't think it would take this long. So we will be back with Resident Evil as soon as I can. Right now, I just talked to the people fixing my PC, and they told me that they are waiting for the new motherboard to come in. So I have to replace my motherboard, and apparently it's a weird one that is discontinued. So we have to get it used, and they ordered one and it came in and it was damaged. So we're waiting for another one to come in, and that isn't due to come in until like April 1st. Anyway, that is a long time. I'm not happy about that, but I just am very excited about the possibilities of actually being able to run the PC the way that I want to, which I was not able to really do before because there's just like a bunch of weird stuff. It's going to run better than it did even before it started shutting down all the time. So I'm very excited about that. So what have I been playing outside of Resident Evil 9? So first things first, I was playing the second of those Cal Kestis Star Wars games, and I kind of got into it, but like I kind of got annoyed with like figuring out where to go. It's like the map is weird. Anyway, I I don't know. There was like a thing that happened where like I was playing shit tons of Overwatch, not really playing my rivals anymore, but playing shit tons of Overwatch, and then I don't know. I just kind of got like bad at video games for a second. So I like could not make my brain compute with that Star Wars game. So then I started playing Fields of Mystery again, which I haven't even touched for 2 years. It told me that. And I am far along. The farm is like great. It's lovely to jump back in when your farm is nice and organized already. And so you just have to continue on with that organization. So I've been loving watching the Korean drama version of Marry My Husband, which is also a webtoon that Kitty suggested to me, which, by the way, I need to suggest a webtoon to Kitty, and I need to remember that. Anyway, yeah, Marry My Husband and Fields of Mystery together. So good. I've been having a really good time doing that. I also got and started Forsaken, and it does like it was one of those games I wanted to play because everybody hated it, and I wasn't entirely sure that people would have just thought, "Meh, it's okay." But they hated it because it's a black woman leading the game. It's a woman leading a fantasy game. It's a black woman leading a fantasy game. It's a modern day black woman thrust into a fantasy world, and I just really wanted to see for myself. So far, it's like really fun. Very RPG heavy. Honestly, weirdly enough, it reminds me of Infinity Nikki, except like not fluffy, just like all dark. That feels like a shade to the game, but I barely just cracked into it, so I won't get too far into it, but like it gives me remnants of Infinity Nikki, which is what have I been watching? Movies. So I watched Hamnet before the Oscars because I was like, if this movie beats Sinners for Best Picture, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, I like Jesse Buckley a lot, but there's just no way. And then I watched it sobbing at the end of it. Chloe Zhao is my new favorite person. Sobbing. Like, and I had to like hold it in for the whole rest of the movie, and then I just like unleashed at the end of it. It is such a beautiful film. I really, really enjoyed Hamnet. And One Battle After Another winning Best Picture really pisses me off because I could think of like two movies now that would have been better choices. Jessie Buckley absolutely deserved that Oscar. There's a way about her smirk that she can give you every emotion in the character's brain with a smirk. And the smirks are different and they mean different things, but you can see the emotion behind them. She is so good, even though she doesn't like cats. There's some movies that I've finally gotten into. First things first, Ready or Not is a movie I have been actually trying to watch since 2019 when it came out. I don't know what the hell has been going on. Every time it's on streaming on something, it's on there for like 3 days and then gone. By the time I come back to watch it, it's gone. One time it was like a day. I'm not even kidding. It was like a day on Hulu. And I was like, cool, I'm watching that tonight. Gone. Anyway, I finally watched it. It's really good. It was very poignant for 2019. I was like, oh, girl, we should have listened. It's very poignant for the time it came out and very interesting to watch now for the first time. I did enjoy it a lot. It was fun. And I don't have any interest in seeing two because I'm like, what else could you possibly say? But they made one, so whatever. Now, I love Frankenstein the book. So I was a little wary coming into the movie because I had heard how it differs from the book as far as the nature of Victor Frankenstein, and it does for sure. But I do think that this version is really good. The movie is really fantastic. I think Jacob Elordi in that movie, that's the first time I was like, oh, you are a good actor and you're not just dangerous and weird. Like you might be dangerous and weird, but you also can act. But a lot of his roles are like dangerous, weird people. So I couldn't tell if he was like not acting, and that's just like how he is. Um, but yeah, Frankenstein really showed me his acting range, which is wild. I really enjoyed Frankenstein, even though it doesn't give me that reminiscence of the book that I quite wanted. It was still gorgeous, and I'm not gonna lie, part of it might be that I watched Wuthering Heights and it was so terrible, and I was kind of just like wanting gothic horror, gothic romance, and it gave it to me. I still don't think it's better than Pan's Labyrinth or the other movie, the gothic romance movie that he made, Del Toro made. Crimson Peak. I don't think it's better than those two movies, and those are my two top Del Toro movies. But it was good. It was good. I still haven't seen Shape of Water, but I will say this is third until I see Shape of Water, which might beat it. Who knows? I also watched The Wedding Banquet, which is like literally what conservatives are afraid of. It's just a bunch of gays gay, being messy, making a mess, having shared family. It is great. I really, 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 really enjoyed that movie. Happy to have watched it. Happy to have seen those actors have a role that isn't all traumatic. It was great. I freaking loved that movie. I might have to watch the Wedding Banquet again. Maybe we'll have a Wedding Banquet movie night when my PC gets back, and we'll all watch it, and it'll be super fun and cute and lovely. Watch the Wedding Banquet. It's really good. I think it's on Amazon that I watched it on. Whatever. It's good. I guess technically this doesn't count as a movie, but technically it kind of does. I watched The Importance of Being Earnest on YouTube for free live with Shuri Gatwa, the doctor. Oh my god, it was so good. Go on YouTube right now. It's still on YouTube for free. Watch The Importance of Being Earnest, starring Shuri Gatwa. It is so good. Oh my, it was so enjoyable. It's exactly, I mean, I already liked the play a lot, but like the casting of it and the styling. Oh my God, it was a vibe. And it was so funny. And like they cast, like they did colorblind casting, but there was like definitely like cultures tied to certain roles that made perfect sense to me. Like, I was just very excited about it. It was very good. The actors were phenomenal. It was fantastic. And it was free on YouTube. Yay! Theater for free. Yay! Now the shows I've been watching. I watched all of Bridgerton. Kitty knows. I binge watched Bridgerton from beginning to end. Finally caught up. I want more. Not gonna lie, Benedict is my favorite brother of the Bridgertons. Um, and I mean that like legitimately. I think it's the bisexualness in both of us. I see him. Yeah, he is one of the like like the season before was just like such. It was the worst because like the guy that plays Colin, like the way they made him look hotter, he looks like Gaston. And Gaston terrifies me. And I think he's so creepy and icky. And like no matter what they did to try to make him look romantic or nice, I'm like, he's faking it. That's Gaston. So after that season to have Benedict be the lead male and then have like our Cinderella story, it was cute. It was a Cinderella story. Literally. I kind of wish that the storyline was more exciting for those two characters because I like them a lot. I like them more than their storyline. Not gonna lie. Also, okay, sorry, Cho Chang, because that's not your name, but I can't remember it right now. But you were so good at being nasty, and I really want to see you in more. I want to see you do more. I love when you see an actor do something so well that you want to see all of the other kind of characters they portray because you're like, you're really good at that. What else can you do? And that's how I felt about her. Yeah, Bridgerton's great. It made me start watching Scandal. That is not as great. I'm actually one of the things I'm working on is a YouTube series where I go through Shonda Rhimes shows as a more leftist than I was when I originally watched the shows, and talk about why, like morally speaking, none of these were ever for me, but they definitely aren't now. Like seriously, you're like, here's war criminals falling in love. Anyway, so I've been on a Shonda kick. I've also been watching Shrinking from Apple TV Plus. It's so good. If you have any access to watch Shrinking, you should. It's really fun. I have also been watching. Oh yeah, I said "Marry My Husband" while I play Fields of Mystria, which is fine. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna need another thing to watch while I play Fields of Mystria. It's probably gonna be "Marry My Husband Japan" because there's a whole version for Japan and it'll look like they did it different. Speaking of which, Kitty, you need to read on Webtoon. Hold on, I have to look at the Webtoon is The Top Dungeon Farmer. All of you, if you're looking for a really good time fantasy Webtoon that is like cozy game in a Webtoon, it's The Top Dungeon Farmer. I love it. It's adorable. It's really cute. It's really funny. All the animals are really cute. The character is really fun. I'm having a good time with that. What else am I doing? Um, yeah, I mean, basically that's it. I am working on some videos to go up on YouTube. So I have a couple of movie reviews to do for Instagram and YouTube Shorts. And then I also have a video I'm working on that might be coming out after the Love Story Kennedy show is over because I have this whole idea I've had stuck in my head since Hamilton was in its height, and it's the connection between the Obamas and Hamilton and the Kennedys and Camelot and how they used pop culture and musicals and like both of those things projected each other into popularity in the culture and how they became intertwined with those presidencies and what that actually kind of means and looks like for us, because for both of those presidents, while it may not have been an immediate more, actually it was an immediate more conservative, but like